that they think about or turn to when they have those thoughts of, I can't do this, this is pointless, why would I try, who would pay me for this? That last one gets me a lot. Who would pay me for this? It's so simple. Well, it might be simple to me, but it's not simple to a lot of other people. There's also the factor of age. A lot of people, like myself, are older. I don't feel older except for in the mornings when I get out of bed. But I am 50 years old. I just turned 50 in June. And I don't feel like it, and I thought it would be. I have a friend. We're going to call him Jay. Because as you're there, her family had just moved from Japan. She spoke very little English. And instead of just expecting her to catch up and learn, or just teaching her, she taught her English and we learned Japanese and about Japanese culture, which I thought was awesome. She just integrated it perfectly into her lesson plan. I don't know that teachers would be allowed to do that in this day and age, but I'm going to say that she is my most memorable teacher. That and the one in second grade that took everything out of my left hand and put it in my right. Kind of got to thank her for that because now I'm ambidextrous, but still not the right thing to do. Anyhow, back to topic. That's when I knew him from. Over the years, he's been a radio DJ, going to concerts and interviewing people. Not things. You don't interview things. That would be kind of a one-sided conversation. Interviewing people. He has been a blogger, entered a contest as a blogger, lost the contest but won a spot on a TV station doing what he loved, which to me, I think he really won that contest. And then from there, he went to college. Well, he went back to college and finished college, and now he's working in the film industry. And while it sounds like all of this stuff has come easy to him, he has worked his butt off to get where he is today. And I don't think there is anything that Jay could want that he cannot attain. He is not afraid to get what he wants, go where he wants to go, work for what he wants to work for. He is the same age as me. He may be 49, I think he might be a little younger than me, but we're in the same age group. We went to school together from at least first grade to graduation. Anytime I start to think about, I might be too old for this, or, I just remember that. And anytime there's also the things that I think about, why would somebody pay me for this? People pay for the dumbest things. And to me, they're dumb, but yeah, I make money off of them, so they can't be that dumb. It's just, people will pay for things that they don't want to do. I have clients, I walk dogs. I have my own company, I walk dogs, and I visit cats on vacation. I have clients who will have me come walk their dog while they're at home. I don't mind doing it, I love doing it, but it just seems to me a little weird. But again, people will pay for the darndest things. So thinking to yourself, who's going to pay me for this? Just remember that people pay people to come walk their dog when they're at home and could walk them themselves. I've known people who have paid $250 to have open source free software put on their computer. In that case, mostly just because they didn't know any better. But thinking to yourself, why would someone pay me for this? Is just not right. Because people will pay you if you are good at what you do. And that's another thing. The market's saturated with all of these people want to be. I don't necessarily want to do it for the movies. I want to do it for commercials, for small businesses. Small businesses who would benefit from a commercial, and maybe they have a little bit of money to pay and can trade the rest out. That's where I kind of want to go with this. Yeah, I'd like to make a living. I'm not looking to get rich off of it. I lost my train of thought completely of where I was going. But anyway, oh yes, market saturation. Just because a market is saturated does not mean people will not hire you or you will not become successful at something. I listened to a radio interview once, and they were interviewing Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I see people. I'll say hi in a second. I was interviewing Flea, or they were interviewing Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they were asking him what genre of music inspires him. What is his favorite? And he said he doesn't have one genre. He said the best of any genre is going to be good. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact quote. I'm bad at that. I'm lucky I remember that he said this, but it really spoke to me. The best of each category is going to be good no matter how many people are in that category. So why limit yourself? There might be 50 wedding photographers. If you want to be a wedding photographer, I do not. If you want to be a wedding photographer, there may be 50 wedding photographers in a 1 mile radius. But I can guarantee you that one of those 50 wedding photographers, maybe 3, what have you, are going to get the majority of the work over, say, the lower half because they're better, or because, and it's not necessarily that they're better at their craft. They might be better at customer service. They might be better at marketing. Maybe they're better at business, or maybe they are the best at their craft. There's different ways that you can be better in a field than just one way. One of the reasons that I never went into what I wanted to do at a younger age was because, oh, you won't make money at that. Too many people already do that. So many people in my family and in my circle were telling me that. And that was the wrong thing to tell anybody. Nobody should put their dreams aside or what they want to do aside because a lot of other people are doing it. It's just wrong. Do what you want. They said journalism was dead. So they told people, stop, don't go into journalism, don't be a journalist. Well, look at all the online content out there that people are willing to pay for as a journalist. You can make a lot of money. You can keep busy if you're good at what you do, or you find the right niche, or you know the right person, whatever. Or you have the best hustle. And in this day and age, that kind of is what it boils down to. You need to have the hustle behind it. You need to have the energy. You can't just say, oh, I want to do this, I wish I could do this, and then not do anything about it. You have to work hard. And that's one of the things I'm doing right now. I know a lot of you guys see that I work all the time. I pretty much work from the time I get up till the time I go to bed almost every day. Today's an easy day. I'll be finished working at about 6 o'clock. And actually I won't be finished working because at that point then I'm going to go into my office and try to set up my audio, which hasn't gotten done yet. But if you want something, you just got to go for it. You got to work for it. I am working so much right now at other things so that I can build and gather the tools that I need to do what I want to do. I need to learn inside and out the editing software. I need to learn inside and out my camera, which I do know my camera, but I need to get better, and the only way to get better is to practice. I need to figure out the business side of things. How can I go out and make money doing this until I get to where I want to be? How do I get my name out there? What should I do to practice and put it out there so that people can see it and maybe want me to do something for them and maybe even pay me for it? Yay! So that's what I'm doing right now. The next step, I'm taking some classes. If you guys have a library near you, talk to the library about their lynda.com membership. It seems to be a national thing. Many libraries have it. If you're a member of the library and you go through the library's website, you can access lynda.com for free, and you can learn anything. And right now I'm taking a course on film editing. I can't remember the name of it now. Video production and editing or something like that, or how to be a filmmaker. I don't remember. But it's a good class. These are good classes that people pay for, and lynda.com was one of the first to do this. They are now merged with LinkedIn. So as soon as you finish a course, it puts a little badge on your LinkedIn page so people can see that you've done this course and that you've passed it. But there's no reason to not do what you want to do, not learn what you want to learn. And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm gathering the tools. It might be 30 minutes a day, but I'm doing this class as much as I can while I gather my tools, while I build my home studio, while I practice on YouTube. And right now my YouTube channel is suffering because of it. I don't have a lot of I have so many edit projects piled up right now. I don't have those done. I don't have a lot of live event content on here like I would want, mostly because I'm exhausted or other things come up, or as in last weekend it rains, which I was kind of happy that it rained because I was tired and I wanted to stay home. But you have to, like I said, just do it. I think I rambled a lot. And I see Mike and Pam as usual. Hey, Mike and Pam. I'm going to talk to chat now. Chat check. Mike Wheeler is an awesome inspiration. Yeah, I didn't realize it wobbled. I'll have to check on that. See if I can't settle it down a little bit. Our roads are really, really bad though. It's probably the vibration of the car. I have a little Honda. It's not exactly a high-end car. I mean, it's not a horrible car. It's a good car. It's a Honda Fit, but it does have some vibrations. Yeah, Pam, I had that too, and I kind of regret, because I wanted to be a landscape architect, and back in the day when I wanted to do that, I got a job. I was in school for it, and I got a job at a nursery that did landscaping, but they would never let me go out with the crews or learn anything or do anything other than water plants in the greenhouse or do things in the greenhouse because I was a girl. And I kind of wish I would have fought that and stuck with it. The nice thing about graphic design now is it's not regional. The whole world is opened up now. With the internet and the way everything is now, you don't have to be in one place to do anything unless it's something that you have to physically be there for. But that's, that's what I want to do. I've always wanted to be a travel photographer and writer, and the only reason I didn't do it was because everybody told me the market's saturated. Why would you do that? You're not going to make any money at it. There's too many people doing that. Why would somebody pay you for that? And because I grew up with that, that's still stuck in my head. And I look at, like I said, I look at my friend who's my age, who's done all this great stuff, and now he's got movies that are being released, and he works on major TV shows. He's worked for Netflix and the Food Network and all of that happened within the last couple years. And yes, he worked very hard to get where he's at. He didn't just come across it, but he's still doing it. So why can't I do what I want to do? I've worked all these years just to pay the bills, and I'm still where I was when it started. So I'm not going to lose anything to do what I love. I just have to make sure my bills are paid, which means I work a lot until I start making money at what I love to do. Is that better? Yeah, it's the car vibrating. I could turn the car off and it would stop, I'm sure. Yeah, let's turn the car off and let it stop. It's the car vibrating. But I feel so strongly about this. I'm crying. Not that kind of crying. It's good eye watering. It's very emotional for me today. But anyway, I do have to go do worky things. So, oh no. News alert. I do have to go do worky things, and I hope that all of you guys have a great day. I want to hear in the comments below what your inspirations are in life, where you want to be, and even what you want to do to get there. I want to hear it. Let's be inspirational today. We'll call today's Tuesday, Inspirational Tuesday. You guys have a great day. Stop the thing. There we go.